I'm going to focus on a guy who is drawing athletic comparisons to LeBron James and has a shot of being the first tight end drafted in the top 5 since 1972. That's right.
Whoa.
We're talking about Kyle Pitts. My guy Peter Schrager gave him a shout out yesterday, but I wanted to break it down a little bit further. This guy out of Florida is an absolute beast, and I'm going to show you why his combination of size, speed, and athleticism are making scouts drool. Why guys like NFL.com, Chad Reuter, and Lance Zierlein, they're breaking it down and saying he could go in the top 5 in the latest mock drafts. So let's do it. Give me that footage, baby. Oh, yeah, Florida Gators. Aren't those some classic uniforms? Don't we just love those?
Yeah, they're good.
All right, here we go.
Jock
Let's
Hands
see.
Green.
Does he have routes? That's as simple as it gets. Watch how he presses the leverage, attacks the edge. You see his helmet upfield. The DB is going to back up and he's going to cross his face. That's right, sometimes you have to go out to go in. Just like when you're partying on the night out on the town. Going out tonight and I'm going in, baby. All right, so listen, you see how he crosses his face? He puts that leg in the ground and then he goes up and gets it with those hands. All right, easy route, easy money. But let's break this down a little bit further. What else can this guy do? All right, here he is. We're gonna call this a whip route. You go inside, you pivot, and then you return to the sideline. This is one of the classic routes that we run as wide receivers. And check it out, he's gonna sell that whip. Yeah, he's gonna whip it, he's gonna whip it real good. Let's check out the whip, and then the explosion almost puts his hand on the ground like he's crossing somebody over on the basketball court. You see the separation from the DB, easy ball placement by the quarterback. Once again, inside, sell it, back out. That right there, this isn't a tight end, guys. I want to emphasize what Peter was talking about. This is a hybrid player. He is a really large wide receiver.
Nate, remember when Kelsey did that to Denzel Ward? It's got a similar highlight, right?
Exact same highlight.
He's a really large wide receiver.
He's a really large wide receiver. And watch this. This is a hesitation route. Now, he's going to hesitate off the line of scrimmage. We call this a dodge. Sometimes you can take it inside. Other times you can take it outside. And he peeps the leverage right out the gate. And what he does, he sets him up. And it's almost like a hesitation. You know, who are some Florida Gator hoopers? Like Bradley Beal with the basketball.
Okay.
Hits him with the hezo, uses his hands, gets outside, and he goes up and gets it like David Lee. Y'all remember David Lee?
Of course I remember
He
David
used to have
Lee.
some hops. Oh, yeah, I knew that excited Peter.
That guy
He turned
got
around
after
on
it
that
too,
one.
man.
Yeah, he sure did.
Caroline Wozniacki, they're expecting.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
So he goes up and gets it, high points the ball like a basketball player going for a rebound. He's not worried about the defender that's on him that has his hand in his helmet. He's not worried about the opposite defender that's coming from the outside in. And then he does a little
He
dance.
looked like Joakim Noah,
Oh!
who just announced his retirement. Love Joakim.
He just did it?
Tenacious. Yeah, he just did.
Are we gonna talk Teddy DePay or
I
not?
hope so.
That
Chandler
form.
Parsons?
I knew the
That
first
form.
two you mentioned. That one, no.
Joakim Noah.
Billy
All right,
Donovan.
here we go.
Like Eddie Munster.
Andrew DeClerc.
But watch this, though. You have two defenders. This is
Miller.
bracket coverage.
No idea.
He's going to split the seam like he's busting through his pants.
Okay.
And watch this, still aggressive at the point of attack.
What is
All right, so
happening?
listen, you have a 50-50 ball when it's you and the DB. What about when it's you and two DBs? My guy Kyle Pitts still goes up and gets it. This is funky as your armpits, but Kyle is as clean as any wide receiver running routes out there, even though he's labeled as a tight end. Speaking of being a tight end, traditional alignment, right? Hand in the ground, still. He runs this route like a wide receiver, a little high out of the break. You see the DB gets his hands on him, but still though, if the ball is placed helmet or higher, you know that Kyle Pitts is going to get it. And this isn't in the end zone. This is in the middle of the field. This is the danger zone. This is around the 50 on the logo like Steph Curry shooting from half court. And he still gets the physical play by gaining another 7 yards after the catch. This one is the one I really like.
Okay.
I want you guys to
That's
check
block.
this out. Oh, yeah, no. We're talking about routes, baby. 8-4, rocking that 8-4 like Randy Moss. Right up the middle of the field. All right, so here's the thing. He has to almost turn around to catch the ball. What do you think he's going to do? Oh, you got him. Those long arms. So he has the physicality to hit you with the stiff arm and then explode and extend himself. He almost gets a little extra burst as he's running away from the DB. Pitts, he nearly put up 100 yards per game, 12 touchdowns in just 8 games. And remember, that's against SEC opponents. These dudes are NFL players that he's playing up against. I don't care if you're a safety. I don't care if you're a linebacker. I don't care if you're a cornerback. You are up Pitts Creek if you're trying to guard this dude.
Oh.
So for me, I guarantee, after listening to Peter Schrager, after doing the burlesque, after breaking down his college film, I can see this young man going in the top 5.
Top 5.
He is going to make an immediate impact in the NFL.
Nate, remember when Kobe refused to shoot the ball? Is that what you're doing without making a single Brad Pitt reference in your entire monologue? I'm shocked.
one.
What become of you?
Because you said I was going to do
Yes.
it yesterday, and I'm trying to resist and not do it the entire time this guy's in the league.
I like this guy might be a legend of the fall. I don't know. We're gonna have World War P here, but listen. Yesterday I was ignorant, and I'm like, you can't take a tight end. You can, and I referenced Kyle Brady being taken over Warren Sapp.
Yeah.
Does Kyle Pitts look anything
No.
like Kyle Brady? It's like a completely different species. So when you start to see what he can do, and listen, evolve or die, right? You're looking at the Chiefs, you're looking at the Bills. I want that offensive weapon. I don't think it's ludicrous anymore.
Can he block?
That's the rub. I mean, because I did a whole thing on Kyle Pitts, and then an NFL person opposite said, okay, Evan Ingram was an SEC, big, talented,
Fair.
hybrid thing, doesn't block a lick. And do you think the Giants are thrilled with Evan Ingram as a first-round pick? Is this Evan Ingram or is this Travis Kelce? I don't know. Feels like Darren Waller, we want the compare. Darren Waller was a 6th-round pick. These tight ends that get taken so high, there's so many expectations. With the exception of maybe Vernon Davis, I can't remember all of them ever fulfilling expectations.
It's an earnest question. Can he block? I don't know. We talk about his receiving ability. You called him a big wide receiver.
Yeah.
Can he block?
You have to keep into account what Florida
Does it matter?
was asking him to do.
Okay.
You know, at that level, he was being thrown the ball, so he was used as a glorified tight end, which is like a finesse tight end. So he doesn't need to block as much as you may wanted him
In
to
the
in
NFL,
college.
he might.
Once he gets into the league and what system he's in, he's going to have to, no
Can't
doubt
you?
about it.
And you know, you're paying up Schrags for mismatches, right?
And he's a
That's
better
what you're
catcher
doing.
of the ball than Ingram for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I'm doubling back. Top 5.
Top 5 now.
Top 5 is rare. Listen,
Right.
maybe he's the 9th overall pick. That's incredible. The 4th, the 3rd, I'll believe it when I see it.
Hawkinson went 8th. I don't think he's fulfilled. I mean, honestly,
No way.
he hasn't fulfilled top
Yeah.
10 potential.
No.
You got to be a
It's
first-team
dangerous.
All-Pro.
Guys, there's a lot of top 10 guys who don't fulfill top 10
Yeah.
potential.
That's the
so you
problem.
might as well shake the dice on something you really need, which is a
That's
playmaker
fair.
like
That's
that.